What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another reaction video. I know it's been a minute, but we got requested a video to react to, so that's what we gonna do. Salute to the homie Old Head Long Dreads. Make sure I got the name right. Old Head Long Dreads. Yeah, I got it right. I don't know why I be doubting myself. Anyway, this video is about AM Hoops talking about the WNBA. I have no idea what the hell this discussion gonna be. I just got home. So enough for the fluff. Let's get straight to the stuff. Again, the title of this video is as follows. It says, WNBA players are destroying their own league. I do have my opinions of the WNBA and how sometimes the players come across a little bit ungrateful in a sense. Just from an economic standpoint, like I think overall, like I love where the league is going. I think Caitlin Clark is great for the game. I think Angel Reese, as controversial as she may be, I think she's great for the game. Anything that brings attention to the game is good. It just, I feel like there's so much toxicity with the topic and with things outside of the league that just distracts people from the actual league. And sometimes there's comments that you get from certain players where I'm like, man, I just wish everyone understood how the economics of everything is, right? Because, you know, they're subsidized by the NBA. And so there's financial issues all over the place. And I know there's been a hot topic with Angel Reese talking about the WNBA players should get more. And I wholeheartedly agree that they should get more, but they have to turn a profit. You know, you got to turn a profit to be able to make more. And, you know, they just recently got these charter flights and those things cost money. And you know, they come into the red every year for a league, and it's tough because no other league will survive if they didn't make money, right? So it's like a double-edged sword where one could recognize they have immense talent coming up through the league, but it's just you need time to let that talent build, a connection with the fan base, and let that the margin of the league to be able to become profitable. And then when it becomes profitable, you could then increase player salaries. But until then, what can you really do? You know, it's a tough thing, and it's like really hard to talk about it because, you know, people have a hard time separating the two things and compartmentalizing the two subjects, and it's just tough. So do I feel like they deserve more money? They do, but only until they could generate more money, right? I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, let's go and see how the WNBA players are destroying their own league. Let's check it out. Salute to AM Hoops, man.
So the jealousy last year of Caitlin Clark was wild. She single-handedly lifted the WNBA. For example, the average game not involving Caitlin Clark got 394,000 viewers. Not bad. But the average Clark game? 1.4 million. That is over.
Damn. I'm just saying, Caitlin Clark is a megastar, bro. She is a megastar. She got game. She got the attention. She's a megastar, bro. Megastar. Damn. Bro, without Caitlin Clark, they're doing AEW numbers. With Caitlin Clark, they're doing WWE numbers. That's great, bro. That's crazy. But see, here's the thing. Like, so this lets you know the potential the league has. They could get to 1.4 million viewers per game, right? There's a way. You got Sabrina in New York. You got Angel Reese in Chicago. You got I just got home. Pardon me for not remembering certain names. But you got players throughout the league that are coming up the ranks, and then hopefully the Wings get the homie out of TCU. So I just feel like the league is trending in the right direction. It's just I hope the players don't destroy it, like the title of this is suggesting. Like, give it time. Y'all are going to be the new standard of this league, and y'all are going to be able to push it into heights that you want it to get to. It's just you got to let the money get there, right? And for them to be able to get 1.4 off of Caitlin Clark, that's really, really impressive. But that lets you know how much pull she has. It's just now, on top of Caitlin Clark, y'all have to develop the other players in the league and try to make them as big as superstars. And if you could get the other players to be able to draw in 700,000, 800,000 per game, then you're cooking, right? Then you could go to the negotiation table with these other networks and demand more money, and then you get a good payday, and then you can increase everybody's salaries. But just patience. It's a process. They're gonna get there. Just wait. Just like thug it out, man. Get through it. Get through this rough time, and y'all gonna reap the rewards, man. Because they are right there. They're this close. Just hang in there. All right, let's continue.
200% more viewers
That's
for
crazy.
one person, but it affected the whole league. Look at the WNBA finals since 2014. Hovered around 600K, but last year, 1.57 million. Without Caitlin Clark in the finals, by the way.
That's great, because even my ass was watching the the WNBA finals. And yes, I was strictly watching for Sabrina, but that's just me. And I thought the games were good, even though she shot like crap in the last game. She still found a way to win, right? She found a way to win, though.
This is interest generated by her bleeding over to the entire game. But were people grateful? No. Just listen to Angel Reese.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Oh, people in the comments. Like, no one in the world is thinking, hey, it's 7 p.m. Let me turn on women's basketball to watch Angel Reese. You can smell the jealousy and hate coming off the screen. Well, guess what? Angel Reese just said something else people aren't gonna like, but it could affect the entire WNBA. But the NBA season is winding meetings, so let's go. And best of luck code AM than ever last year. The NBA has kept the league going, costing about $10 million per year. But last season, the W lost $50 million.
Damn.
5 times more. Why? Well, despite making more money, they spent more, mostly on private flights for players. Like,
Thank you. See, that is, I just had a discussion about this, and I was like, so I knew that they were starting to make money because of, having Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It just, once y'all started getting the charter flights, like those things ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother expense. So now I think this coming year, they'll do fine. It's just Angel Reese gotta chill out. Angel, chill. Ain't like y'all are right there. Angel, chill. Give it time. Anyway, let's continue.
I was legit on a commercial flight once with the entire Dallas WNBA team. Can you imagine that in the NBA? It'd be like, yo, LeBron, can I get the window seat? So the WNBA players got their wish, but if you don't make money, it's kind of hard to pay the players. And Angel Reese says, yeah, we better get a raise or else. The CBA's coming up and we deserve more. Because I'm hearing, if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out. Yeah, like refusing to play basketball. Now in the NFL, we have had player lockouts 6 times. 4 times each in the NBA, NHL, and MLB, but never in the WNBA.
Wow.
Players basically refuse to play unless they get better treatment or better pay. But why is this such a problem? I mean, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark only made about $74K for their rookie season, and that's not gonna cover Angel's lifestyle.
I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000.
Damn.
That WNBA check don't pay a thing. Did that even pay my car note?
Oh, that's...
See, like it's tough because like you hear that and then it's like, all right, how do you talk about that without being like, you have to live within your means, right? And Angel Reese has done great for herself outside of basketball. Like, pretty sure there was some NIL money in LSU. Pretty sure her podcast does well and you're able to get sponsorships that way. The sponsorship with McDonald's, she's doing well outside of basketball. But it's just like, when you hear those comments, it makes you wonder if her commitment is truly to basketball, and basketball is a driving engine to promoting you without needing a marketing team, right? Like, of course, Angel Reese is gorgeous and she is one of the premier basketball players in the WNBA, right? Her looks brings her attention. Her game brings her attention, whether positive or negative, however you want to label it, she gets the attention. And I think she also enjoys the attention too. But when she say things like that, it's like, that's tough. It's tough to hear because it's like, all right, I get you're on a rookie contract. I get it's not enough to meet, your your lifestyle. And who am I to tell anybody how to live their lifestyle, right? I don't make sponsorship money, but it's like you kind of remove that sympathetic perspective, like, damn, I wish y'all did make more versus, oh, you already make more. Like, it's just, you want the league to pay you more when you're already making more than what the league could pay. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a touchy subject. Like, how do you approach it, right, without pissing people off? And I don't want people in the comments being mad at me for being direct, but I'm trying to be as direct as possible, which I am. It's just, it's tough. It's tough. But I hope y'all catch my drift. Let's continue.
It's not good. But luckily for Angel, she's got endorsement deals with Reebok, Beats by Dre, Reese's Pieces. But most players don't. In fact, most WNBA players have to play in other leagues just to get by. We're talking China, Egypt, Turkey, Russia. It's why Brittany Griner was in Russia in the first place, to go to jail for almost a year. But if players go through with the strike, it could set the W back for years. All the progress that Caitlin Clark just gave them thrown away and set on fire. This is the dirty little secret of the W. For over 30 years, they have made $0. NBA pays an average of $10 million per year to keep them afloat, and in return, owns 42% of their league. Yeah, the NBA is not doing this for free, okay? Adam Silver might want us to think that the NBA is doing this out of the goodness of their heart, but no. He said the W could be worth $10 billion someday, and they want some of that action. On top of that, last year the W sold another 16% of the league for $75 million, partly to pay for those private flights. So the WNBA only owns 42% of their own league.
Damn.
That means when players say they want a 50-50 split, just like the NBA players, 50% of what? You only own 42% of your own league. You sold the other 58% just to keep the lights on. So imagine when these players demand 50% of somebody else's money. No, we paid for this league for over 30 years, then right when you become popular, you want money? So if the women strike, it will be terrible. Right when people get invested in the WNBA, following teams in the league, they sit out. This happened in baseball for the 1994 season. They lost millions of fans, took like a decade to recover. The WNBA cannot afford that. It's the worst time to strike, right? Like right when they've got a little bit of momentum for the very first time, but that's not the only way to destroy their league.
And he's not lying. They have so much momentum right now. That's why I'm saying, like, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, I don't know how much involvement they have, but like, chill. Like, hang in there. Thug it out a little longer, bro. Like, give it 2 more years or whatever, and hopefully we get a Chicago versus Indiana playoff series, and that'll spike the ratings through the roof. When Caitlin Clark came to Dallas, you know how much the tickets were? The tickets were like, the pre-Caitlin Clark games, they're like $20, $30, $40 to sit courtside. You know how much they were to just sit in the arena? Minimum $300. Like, Caitlin Clark's that big of a star, bro. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna watch this, but please just shut up and just hang in there, please. Like, y'all are so close. Y'all are so close to like making this league what you want it to be. Just hang, like, people are invested. I'm invested. Like, I want to go to multiple Dallas Wings games this year. Just thug it out, man. Y'all are so close. Let's continue.
Steph versus Sabrina three-point challenge was the most successful event at NBA All-Star in decades.
Yep.
Basically, Steph Curry played Sabrina Ionescu 1v1 in a three-point contest. Steph won 29-26. It was great. In fact, the event peaked at 5.4 million viewers on TNT. And for context, that recent Lakers-Celtics game with Luka got 4.6 million viewers,
4.6.
highest rated regular season game in 7 years. Steph Sabrina got 1 million more people. That is a huge win for the WNBA and women's basketball in general. So imagine what Steph versus Caitlin Clark would get. NBA All-Star in San Francisco where Steph plays. They invited Caitlin to set records and she said no. Her official real reason was, she didn't want to take shots off of a ball rack because mainly her training is off catch and shoot threes. Yeah, right. The reason she didn't want to do it is all of the hate that she would get. Caitlin knew if she was featured by herself with Steph Curry, it would cause such an S-storm of negativity from other WNBA players. For example, when Caitlin was named Athlete of the Year by Time Magazine, co-owner of the Mystics, Sheila Johnson, said, "Why couldn't we have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said the WNBA is the League of the Year? We have so much talent out there that's been unrecognized. I don't think we can pin it on just one player." Are you kidding? And if you read inside that magazine, Caitlin Clark herself feels guilty about her success. I want to say that I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there's privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them, and the more we can appreciate that, I think it's very important.
Controversial statement. I appreciate that she recognizes the privilege or whatever the case may be. But aside from that, the girl has game, bro. Like, she's one of the, I don't know, is it crazy to say one of the top 5 best players in WNBA just off of her skill? She is truly one of the more skillful players in the league. And obviously one of the top attraction. So regardless of skin color, regardless of all that, I'm looking at the basketball game. Does she have game? Can she shoot? Can she dribble? Can she lead a team? And the second half of the WNBA season, this girl was balling out, bro. She was balling F out. It sucks. Like, yeah, the Steph Curry and Caitlin Clark would have set records at the All-Star weekend, 1,000%. But obviously, man, I just wish the league knew, like, look, we need to allow Caitlin to be able to take us to the promised land, man. She's going to get this league where it needs to go. And you always need one of those players, bro. You thought the NBA didn't need Magic and Bird? You thought the NBA didn't need Michael Jordan? You thought the NBA didn't need Kobe Bryant and Shaq? You thought the NBA doesn't need LeBron? There's always a league that needs a player that is going to garner the attention, the respect because of how great they are. Like, you need that player, and they have that player. Like the sooner they realize it, the better off they'll be. Like, put your personal issues aside, put your biases aside, and just ride the wave that Caitlin Clark can take you on, bro. Like, it's not even oh, I'm jealous of her. It should be like, no, her being in this position and being able to push the game further is going to help me and the generations after me that come into this league. Like, that's how they need to think. But instead, it's like me. It's a selfish mentality when it shouldn't be, man. It shouldn't be. And she's just a great player, bro. Skin color aside, she's just a great player. And when you assess the skills, she's like the Steph Curry of the WNBA in a sense, you know? Like, I don't know. But continue.
Okay, so I am not one to bring up race, but she is obviously hearing that message. So to be clear, there have been plenty of talented white WNBA players before. Stars like Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Sabrina Ionescu, but none of them were this popular because they were white. The reason Caitlin Clark is this popular is for being like a female Steph Curry. She hits logo threes. She's an amazing passer. Some people out there are probably rooting for her because she's white, and that is messed up. But her gigantic popularity cannot be explained just from her skin color.
Exactly.
There have been so many other great white players. She's different.
Yep.
So imagine how huge Steph versus Caitlin could have been for the WNBA. But they have beaten her down so bad that Clark feels like she had to say no. It's either accept her own success and be outcast by her own community, or tell the world, no, sorry, I'm privileged. Both choices suck, but they both hurt the WNBA. I want to see this league do well, but between this Caitlin Clark stuff and this potential lockout, it's not looking so good. And the same goes for this NBA rookie class. All of the experts said the 2024 rooks, or maybe the worst class in recent memory, but were they right? So I did a 2024 redraft to see where these guys should have gone and how bad the overall rookies actually are.
Man, salute to AM Hoops. Y'all go check him out and his content. Subscribe to his channel. I thought that was great. Oddly enough, me and him agreed on a lot of things. I'm glad I shared my opinion first and you were able to hear his opinion second, and we kind of said the same things, man. Bro, I want the WNBA to be successful. It's fun when you have leagues that you could turn on and watch a game and be like, this is gonna be fun, you know? And I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like they're on the cusp of doing something great, and doing a lockout right now, I feel like it would be detrimental. Like I don't know. And I hope they figure it out. I do hope they make more money that they want to eventually make, but they're able to make for example, players like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they're able to make the extra money they want. It's all the other players that don't make the money that they make, right? And I know that that's who they're fighting for as well, but it's just thug it out a little longer. You're gonna reap the benefits and the rewards eventually if you just allow the league to continue to build. And you have to build off of Caitlin Clark. She is the top draw. It's kind of like WWE, right? When you got The Rock in your roster, you promote him. When you got Stone Cold in your roster, you promote him. When you got Roman Reigns or John Cena, you promote them, because that is the top draw. That is your baby face, and your baby face brings the money. I think the WNBA needs to take, I don't know, maybe some approaches that the WWE has. Like, find your baby face, and if the rest of the league has to be the heels, F it. Your baby face is the draw. And because your baby face is such a massive draw, there's going to be other players that people be like, oh, wait up, I like this player too. And then other players that don't have as much notoriety or popularity, they're going to build popularity just off of the rub from a Caitlin Clark, bro. Like, they are right there, bro. They're right there. Just hang in there a little longer. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. Appreciate y'all watching. Please like, please subscribe. Please consider becoming a member, and please keep it nice in the comments. I already know this kind of video could be toxic, but yeah, man. Catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all watching.